All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm watching other YouTubers just to sort of get a sense. Where do I fit in? And where I fit in, well, it's not exactly similar to a lot of YouTubers. Jude Perfect is very different from I am. Ace Family is very different from I am, even though Ace Family is a guy and Ace Family is a good-looking guy. But the thing that I found very interesting with a lot of these celebrities and a lot of these YouTubers is the controversy, right? Like the Ace family had gone through some major controversy, and I'm surprised they're still around with what you heard about them. And I'm sure you've heard the same with that bring that little girl in that store. I won't even mention it, but they knew her. I'm sure it was innocent, but I'm totally supportive of the celebrity, right? And of course, if they really didn't mean to do anything wrong, then you have to be supportive. And they're very famous, so people must have heard something to help them believe that they're good people. I mean, they're good people, I'm sure of it, because they're still famous and they didn't go through any being fired or anything. But that's a scandal that shouldn't be happening. But I'm not sure if it's true. I just saw it. It was an unfortunate incident with one of with his wife's daughter, or one wife's a daughter. I think it was either her daughter or a friend of theirs or something, a family member from a friend. And she was so young, and they brought her to a store. I'm not even going to mention the type of store it was. I can't believe it happened, but I'm sure there's more to the story than what I saw. I'm sure it has nothing to do with what I saw, because if it did, I would think that the H one would not be on TV anymore, um, or on YouTube or anything at all. But now the thing about the Ace family is the guy on the show was in college. I think it was college athletes or college sports or college. He was an athlete, and that's where he gets his fame from because he was already in the media. He was already really popular. So when he did the H family and had brought his beautiful wife on the channel, it was very easy for people to fall in love with his channel because he was a good looking guy and his wife was very pretty. And it's kind of like, well, we love athletes. We all want to see athletes be themselves, you know. An athlete that's themselves is really nice to see. You know, we want to see other athletes' personality. We want to see something that they offer. So it was really interesting to hear their story. The controversy just seems too much. I'm like, there's no way that would have happened without an explanation or something. And somehow they're still famous today. They did a video yesterday, so I'm sure it's fine. But I'm like, holy, I'm like, that's too much information. But someone like Logan Paul is famous too, and Logan Paul's controversy, well, his controversy is just that he's gay. I mean, there's so many gay people out there, but his controversy is that he's gay, and so for him, I mean, that's not a controversy really, but it is obviously to a lot of people because they're like, Logan Paul gay? No way. So yes, I mean, when a celebrity is gay, it really is something that people like and value and see as like, wow, this guy's gay, I can be gay too. That's what they're thinking, right? So we all want to know when celebrities are gay and when they're not, or bi or lesbian. So with Logan Paul, I like Logan Paul. He's got no issues with his controversy. It's kind of like safe controversy, you know, like when you're like, okay, that's not a bad thing, really, and people liked it because he was very attractive, so they liked him being gay and all that. So the controversy there is not so bad, but the H film, I was surprised to even hear. I'm not even gonna mention it. It sounds so bad. I'm like, there must have been an explanation. They must have stood up for themselves, and people were like, yes, we believe you, because there's no way a controversy like that is gonna happen, and it's gonna propel you to even more fame because they're really famous. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Bye now.